everyone, and welcome. My name is Susan, and we are going to do a nice little chair yoga class today. So, again, I've got a nice, kind of a sturdy chair here, nice straight chair. It's nothing fancy, but it'll keep you nice, sitting nice and tall. So, onto the chair. Breathing, all right? In through the nose, out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. That's the hardest part of the class, is the breathing, all right? To get a rhythm going with the breathing. Learning how to relax, all right? And that's what everything, the whole thing is for. Give you a beautiful little workout, gentle stretching, breathing, and relaxing, and calming things down, all right? So you're gonna inhale through the nose, inhale completely. Always try and suspend your breath for a couple of seconds and exhale fully. Every breath you take is exactly the same. And I will cue you on the breathing as well. And I will say, the next exhale, your next exhale is when we move. We always move on the exhale, all right? Now again, listen to your body. Pay attention to how you feel and how you move. If there's something we do that's going to really be uncomfortable or aggravate a condition or cause you pain, think about it before you try it. There's always ways to make little adjustments to find a place that feels comfortable for you. If it's not going to happen, stop. Don't worry about it. You don't have to do it, okay? Now again, just relax and do what you can. Smile, all right? So I'd like you to sit back in your chair, all right? So just sit back and relax, all right? Now, ankle and knees, make sure they're nice and lined up so you can relax your legs. Now we always start the class with a couple of minutes of breathing, and that's called pranayama. Prana is breath, pranayama is breath control. And every class, I choose a different mudra, a different hand position. If it's not your cup of tea, just put your hands on your lap and you can do it that way, all right? So today we're going to sit in Suni Mudra. So that is your middle finger connected with your thumb, palm up, resting on your lap. Now Suni Mudra is giving patience and the law of karma. So sit back in your chair, relax the shoulders, close your eyes, and let's just breathe. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Now is the time to drop your day, settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. One more big breath. And on the next exhale, I'd like you to release your hands, bring them together, right onto Namaste Prayer Pose position. Now at this point, I want you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So try to be aware of your posture, all right? So let's rub our hands vigorously, activate our hand chakra. All right. Now, let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more big breath. And on the exhale, drop 3 fingers, keep the index fingers together, sitting nice and tall, big breath. And exhale, if you can, let's see if we can reach up to the ceiling. Now, if this bothers your arms or your shoulders, bring them down a little bit lower, where it feels better. And reach, let's wake up that physical body, let's release and lengthen that spine, breathe. Reach. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together. Focus your energies on breaking through barriers for 1 more breath. On the exhale, hands together, slowly and gently bring them down. And I want you to put your hands right on your lap. Okay, now, and let's roll the shoulders out. Now, if your shoulders are really tight or stiff, just do what you can. But you know, the more you do this, the better it feels. And you're loosening the shoulders up, increasing the blood flow in the upper body, but also really focusing on the tension that we hold in the shoulders, the neck, and the upper body. So we're going to do this several more times together. And like I said, the more you do it, the better they feel. But just start slowly. You don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to force your body in doing anything. Just let it happen, but follow the rhythm of the breath. That's why the breath is so important. It's there to guide you and to help you control your movement. So try not to hold your breath, is what I'm trying to say. So we're going to start with a nice, simple neck stretch. So what I'd like you to do, if you can, is take the right hand, bring it right over your head, right fingertips on the top of your ear. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this one here. So you don't have to do it yet. Basically what you're going to do is you're just going to pull on your head gently. You don't have to tug on it. Pull on it gently, because what we want to do is get a beautiful little stretch onto the left side of the neck. Now you can keep your hand on your lap, but if you wanted to try this, bring the arm out shoulder height, and just as you're pulling on your head gently, you can reach out and get that extra stretch into the shoulder and the arm, all right? Or keep your hand here. So you can decide. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. And reach. Now again, be gentle. If you have issues with your neck, be very careful. All right? And if it's really uncomfortable, please come right out of it. Don't be shy. Listen to your body. 1 more breath. Now from here, stay in this position. All I want you to do is turn your head, look at the floor on the outside of the right knee. Breathe. 1 more breath. Exhale, left arm down. Unless it's already there, release the hand. All right, shall we try the other side? Inhale, left arm up. Just the fingertips on top of the ear. Decide where you want to put the right arm. You can keep your hand here or you can reach it out. I'm going to reach my note. And gently pull. Try to relax the shoulders. This is not a deep stretch, so don't feel like you have to yank on your head or anything. 1 more breath. On the exhale, turn your head and look at the floor on the outside of the left knee, right on the floor. Or look at your left knee if you want, it doesn't matter. 1 more breath. Exhale. Release. Hands on the lap, take a breath. On the exhale, I want you to bow your head down. Releasing the back of the neck, top of the cervical spine. 1 more breath. On the exhale, come up slowly. And we're going to tilt our head back. Look up. Releasing the throat. One more breath. On the exhale, come to center slowly. Very slowly. Okay. Now, let's do a shoulder shrug. We're going to do it in 3 parts today. So I want you to visualize when you bring your shoulder blades together, they come together. So we're going to try to focus on the top, the middle, and the lower part. So just keep your hands on your lap, sitting nice and tall. Take a big breath. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders up, bring them back, slide them down. Now focus on the top of the shoulder blade. Now squeeze it together as tight as you can that's comfortable for you. You don't have to ram them together. Just bring them together. Breathe. We're focusing on the upper back, but you get a beautiful extra stretch into the chest area as well. 1 more breath. Exhale, shoulders up, forward, bring them down. Okay, let's do it again. Now we're going to focus on the whole shoulder blade. Ready? Take an inhale. Exhale, shoulders up, bring them back, slide them down, and bring them together. Squeeze them together. Breathe. Chest is wide open, lots of room to breathe. Take that breath, feel that breath. Be the watcher of your breath. 1 more big breath. Exhale, shoulders up, forward, bring them down. Okay, let's do it again. Now the 3rd time is the lower part of the shoulder blade. So let me show you first. What we're going to do is when you bring your shoulders blades down, you're going to release your arms, you're going to bring the elbows back, and then this way you can focus on the lower part a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale up, bring them back, slide them down, release the hands, bring the elbows back, and squeeze. You can smile while you're breathing. You're happy to be here today. 1 more breath. On the exhale, shoulders up, forward, bring them down, hands on the lap. Okay, let's roll the shoulders out again now. Roll them out gently. See if you notice a difference yet. Maybe they're getting a little looser. We'll see. All right, lovely. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I want you to lace your fingers together and palms palms out, and I want you to reach out shoulder height. If you can, shoulder height. If you want to bring them down a little lower, that's okay too. So this is another upper back stretch. So on the exhale, I want you to reach out. Relax the shoulders and really get that beautiful deep stretch into the upper back, the shoulders, the shoulder blade. One more breath. Now on the exhale, if you can, I'd like you to bring your arms up to the ceiling. Keep your hands with the same position, and I want you to reach up. Just go as high as comfortable. Really stretching up the arms, the shoulders. So we're going to lean from side to side from here. If you can, we're going to lean to the right. Take a breath. On the exhale, lean. As you're pulling up, lean just a little bit. Try to keep your body as straight as you can. And I mean by that is don't be twisting and turning as best you can. You don't have to go far. Reach and really get that deep stretch into the left side of the body. On the exhale, come up slowly. Keep that little bit of pressure or tension, I should say, on the hands. On the exhale, lean as you're reaching. If it's too intense, just don't go as far, that's all. There's always room to make adjustments in everything you do, I should say. And exhale, come back. Now release the hands, come down very slowly, come right down, all the way, right to here. Now, if your arms are a little tired, just roll them out gently. All right, so this is our mountain pose, Tattasana. So let's just stay here for 4 breaths. This is a neutral place. So again, make sure you're sitting tall. You're always being aware of your posture. Let your arms hang, let gravity pull them down. And breathe. Pay attention to the breath, feel that breath. This would be a static position, so we're not moving. So really try to feel that little breath of yours, or that big breath, I should say. So this is a neutral place. So anytime during the class, if you have to stop, or is this something you really don't want to do or can't do, come here, mountain, and stay here as long as you want. But this is a good opportunity to focus on the sensations of the breath and your posture as well. One more breath. And from here, bring the hands up. Okay, so we're going to do a nice little shoulder stretch. So all I want you to do is reach out with the right arm, left hand on the right elbow. So here again, let me show you this one first. All you're going to do is you're going to hold on to the elbow and you're just going to pull your arm. Now here again, depending on how your shoulder feels, some people like to come way up here, here, or down here. So you can decide on what's going to feel good for you. And again, you're just going to pull gently. You don't have to yank on your arm. All right, once you get into the stretch, if it feels good, you can go deeper if you want. That's up to you, all right? So remember, listen to your body. Now your right hand, if you want to put it on your shoulder and literally give yourself a beautiful hug while you're doing this, you can do that. Ready? On the exhale, try to relax the right shoulder and feel that lovely release of the shoulder into the upper back as well. Breathe. One more breath. And on the exhale, slowly release. And let's try this side here. Now, again, adjust the position of your arm to accommodate your shoulder. Ready? Exhale. My shoulder sometimes gives me a little, it's a little crazy, so I come way up here. And this feels good. If I go down here a little lower, it doesn't feel as good, so I make little adjustments as well so that you can accommodate your body. For sometimes we have little quirks, little things, little issues. And release. Perfect. And on the lap and roll it out a little more. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little Superman. So we're going to add a little leg and some arms. So what I need you to do is kind of scooch up in your chair a little bit. So I'd like you to have a good half of your thigh off the chair, and I'm going to show you why. So what we're going to do here, again, always being aware of your posture, sitting nice and tall and as straight as you can. If you have issues with your spine and your back and you can't have a focused straight spine, a lot of people don't, just find a position that you can manage comfortably. So don't feel like you have to force yourself to straighten your body if it's not going to happen. So let me show you what we're going to do. Both arms are hanging down. So this is our Superman. I'll give you a little demo. I'm going to start with the right leg, left arm. I'm going to inhale up and exhale down. That's it. So when you bring your leg up, you don't have to lift it off the chair. Just stretch it out as best you can. If you can't stretch it out and all the way, and you got to keep your knee bent, don't worry about it. Do what you can. And the arm, try to get it up to the ceiling. If it doesn't reach the ceiling, just put it wherever you can get it. So upper body, lower body coordination, right leg, left arm. Keep the right arm hanging. Relax the left one. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale down all the way. Tap your toe. Focus. Concentrate. Inhale up. Focus on exactly the part of the body. 2 more times if you're still with me. Now the next time we come up, we're going to stay in that position. Up, stay, breathe. One more breath. Exhale, come down. Now, relax, roll the shoulders out. Now, this you should have felt it right in here, right into the big muscle, into the quad, working the hip flexors, the glute, pelvic floor muscles, and of course abdominals. Our legs are pretty heavy. So, a lot of stuff going on. So let's try the left leg, right arm. Relax the left arm, relax the right leg. Let's go. Inhale up and down. Just do what you can manage, even if you barely move. Any kind of movement is important, vital for our health, our well-being, our mental health as well. And again, next time you come up, we're going to stay and up. And just pay attention, be very aware of how you move. One more breath and down. But I want you to focus on what you can do. Don't worry about what you can't do. Now, that's it for that one. Roll it out. Okay, so now let's leave that alone. Let's work on our lovely spine. So you can sit back in your chair a little bit. Again, should at this point, a good portion, like a good third of your thigh off the chair. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up. So when you put your hands on your knees and you lean forward and you press on your feet, you're not going anywhere. You're nice and anchored to the floor and you're anchored to the chair. Now again, so now let's work our spine. We're going to start with a very simple spinal twist. All right. So I just want to keep your legs where they are. Left hand on the right knee. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach, I'm going to move a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to hold on to the back of the chair like this. Now, we're going to be turning and looking to the right. If you have issues with your spine or your back, be very careful and gentle. You don't have to whip yourself around. You go very slowly, and if you can't go very far, go to where you need to be, all right? So, left hand on right knee, right hand, I'm holding on to the back of the chair, big breath, and on the exhale, look over the right shoulder. Now, you don't have to go far to get a really nice stretch. So this is working on flexibility of the spine, keeping it strong and balanced and supple. Now, if you find that you want to go a little further, if it feels good and you want to go, you get a little extra kink you want to work with or work on, push on your knee a little bit to the left, you'll go a little deeper if you feel you need to. Otherwise, back up. Back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. One more breath. Exhale, slowly release. Gentle spinal twist. Shall we try the other side? Right hand on the left knee, and then hold on to the back of the chair. Again, take it easy. Ready? Big breath. Exhale. And breathe. Even in the twist pose, the breath is the same. It's the same breath. Now, twist poses are wonderful as well, helping to stimulate, massaging all your internal organs. When you twist your body like this, you know, you release, you squeeze out all the old blood and toxins deep down inside your body, all those yummy parts in there. And let's release from here. Exhale, come out. When you come out of a twist pose, roll the shoulders out, and you take that big, beautiful breath, you know, you get fresh blood and oxygen stimulating your organs way down, deep down inside your body. All right, so shall we do another one? Let's do our cat and cow. Again, this is working on flexibility of the spine. So let me show you this one first. Again, I'm sitting nice and tall. I'm going to reach back. I'm going to inhale as I bring my shoulder blades together. I'm going to look up to the ceiling. And I'm going to exhale. I'm going to arch my back, round my shoulders, bow my head. And I'm going to visualize I'm hugging a big ball. Okay, so you're going to hug your big ball. So we're going to do 4 of those, and you're going to follow the rhythm of the breath. So this is cat and cow. When you come up, you get a beautiful stretch into the chest, into your abdominals, into your belly. And then when you arch the back, that's where we really want to focus on our spine. So let's see what we can do together. Ready? Inhale up. Bring the shoulder blades together a little bit if you can. Exhale, arch the back, bow your head, round the shoulders, hug your big ball. Inhale, keep going. And exhale. Cat and cow. Breath and motion, meditation and motion. Breathe. Inhale, chest is wide open. Take that breath. And exhale. And one more. All the way. And exhale. And that's the last one. Hand on the lap. Come up very slowly. Wonderful. Beautiful cat and cow. Roll the shoulder. The cat and cow also will help stimulate digestion and elimination as well. Just doing that. Working on flexibility of the spine, and really beautiful stretch for the release of your lower back. That one there. So from here, let's take a little rest. So we're going to get into our child's pose. So now I need you to scooch up in your chair a little bit. I'm going to need you to open up your legs as wide as you can. That's comfortable for you. Again, I've got just the edge of the chair here. Wiggle around. Make sure your sit bones are nice and anchored. Ankle and knees are nice and straight. Now from here, do that little test again. Put your hands on your knees. All I want you to do is lean forward. Press down on your feet. I really want you to feel anchored to the chair and to the floor. Because when you're comfortable, you're confident. If you're uncomfortable, nothing works, right? First of all, you lose track of your breath. So, and being aware of your posture, of course, I mentioned that a lot, and your form. So, child's pose is a resting place. I'm going to show you 2 places to go from here. The deepest version is coming and hanging out here. Now, if that's not going to feel good for you, if you have vertigo, high or low blood pressure, anything like that, just put your arms here and just kind of hang here. Bow your head. And just relax. You can do it that way, okay? So, preparing for child's pose. Big breath. And exhale. Choose the position that's going to work for you. Child's pose, Balasana. A resting place, a neutral place, and a wonderful, gentle, full body stretch. So let's take this time maybe to have gratitude, to be grateful for this moment that we share together. Right here, right now. No thoughts, no cares, no worries, no anxieties, no demands here either. Just you and your breath. Part of your self-care, your self-soothing, and your well-being. Just taking time for whatever reason brings you here. Maybe you just want to have a nice little stretch. Maybe you want to have this opportunity to turn your brain off for a while and slow things down. Whatever reason, it's all about you. That's why you're here. This is your time to rest. One more breath. Coming up slowly. Push yourself up. Put your hands on your knees if you need to. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Very slowly. Good. Lovely. All right, let's get those legs together. Now, you can sit back in your chair a little bit. Roll the shoulders out if you need to. Okay, let's work the lower body now. So we're going to start with our ankles and our feet. So again, make sure you're comfortable in your chair, and I'd like you to get your feet off the floor. Just get them off the floor. You don't have to have them way up here. So we're going to focus on the lower leg, ankles and feet and toes. Now again, make sure you're sitting tall, aware of your posture always. You can have your hands on your lap. If you want to hang on to the chair, just hang on to something, okay? So that you're always anchored and stable. So we're going to do a nice move called a plantar flexion. Let me show you. All you're going to do is you're going to push your foot forward and you're going to bring it back. That's it. So I'd like to do it 4 times. So this is focusing on lower leg muscles, calf, shin, ankles, feet, and toes. Ready? Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Follow the breath. Inhale. And I want you to think about how you feel right now in this moment. Maybe you feel a little calmer, maybe a little more relaxed. Focus, concentrate on exactly the part of the body you're working with. The rest of your body is completely calm and relaxed. 2 more times. can smile while you're breathing too. Happy to be here today. I am. I love chair yoga. And this is the kind of moves you can do anywhere, anytime, any kind of chair, and anybody can do these. Now relax, let your feet land right there. And I want you to relax your legs, let your knees fall open, come back to mountain, and let's stay here for 3 breaths. So these are the kind of stretches, some people sit a lot for whatever reason. Just do some of these stretches. Just keep your body moving. You don't have to have health issues or mobility issues to be able to do these things. A lot of people sit around, especially at work, so it's important. All right, now, okay, perfect. Bring those knees together. Feet off the floor, excuse me. And what we're going to do now is some ankle circles. So let's focus on the ankle a little more. So let me show you. You're going to just roll around, inhale, and pause. So we're going to do 3 one direction, 3 the other. So try to articulate the ankle. When you're doing this, try not to wiggle your leg as best you can. If your leg moves a bit, don't worry about it, but try not to be wobbling as best you can, of course. Focus on the ankles. Ready? Go. Inhale around, exhale, pause. Now following the rhythm of the breath, you have to stop to take an inhale anyway. This way you step away from momentum. You're not just willy-nilly rounding you've got some form of control. And that's where that breath comes in. It's so important. And of course, if your ankles and legs are getting tired, you can stop anytime. Don't be shy. You don't have to do them all. That's the last one anyway. And that's it. Bring them down. All right, and just try and relax. Excuse me. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up. Roll the shoulders up. Pardon me. Okay, so we're going to do another nice little move. It's another gentle twist pose. So I'd like you to bring your arms just like this. This is called genie arms. Just like, I'll put it down so you can see what I'm doing here. So we're just going to turn to the right gently. Now you don't have to go far with this one here. So we're going to do a twist to the right. Take a breath. On the exhale, just turn gently. I only want you to go a little bit with this one here. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, center. To the left on the exhale. Now when we do this one here, again, see, I'm not going very far. This one is working shoulders, of course, working spine, but it's working abdominals, it's working obliques and muscles in your back. We're going to do it again. Exhale, center. Take a breath, big breath, and exhale to the right. Try to relax the shoulders. One more breath. Exhale, center, and one last time to the left. Take a breath. Exhale. And exhale, center, down, hands on the lap. Roll it out, roll them out, don't be shy. Okay, lovely. Okay, so we're going to do another one. Let's work those legs a little bit more. So we're going to do a leg, single and double leg lifts now. So again, we're going to focus specifically on the legs. The quads, hamstring, glute, pelvic floor muscles, abdominals, the lower back. So I need you to scooch up in your chair. Now, the position I need you to be in is wiggle around. Your sit bones are nice and anchored. You have most of your thigh off the chair. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to hold on to the chair. I'm going to lift my knee up as high as you can, stretch it out, bend, and come down. So when you lift it up, you're going to feel it right away, really getting a little fire into those nice strong quads. And of course the abdominals will help you. Our legs are pretty heavy. So again, don't worry about how high you get. If you're a little stronger and you can get your leg up a little higher, absolutely. But if you're not, even if you just stretch it out and you don't even get it off the chair, don't worry about it. We're going to do 3 on each side. So when you do 1, you're going to know where you need to be. Or even if you can only do 1. Standing or sitting nice and tall, you might want to hold on to your leg, maybe hold on to the chair. Hold on to something so that you're nice and anchored and you can brace yourself. So right leg, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, tap your toe. Inhale, exhale. Down. And one more. Inhale. Perfect. Bring it down. Put your foot on the floor, relax, relax your leg. Let's focus on the left one now. Leave the right one. Ready? Inhale. And decide on how high you want to bring this one here. If you're not very strong, don't worry about it. If you can't get your leg perfectly straight, that's okay too. And up. That's it. Down. Put on the floor. Perfect. And that's it. Roll it out. Okay, so now we're going to get off the chair. We're going to stand beside the chair. So when you get off the chair, I'd like you to try and practice this as well. Try not to hold on to anything. If you really have to hold on to the chair, absolutely. But if not, use your nice strong muscles and come off the chair like this. So you can't see me. I'm going to walk over here now. I'm going to move the chair back a bit. So we're going to do a couple of things from here. So first of all, I want you to stand along. I'm going to be on the right side of my chair, so I know that we're kind of opposite. So all I want you to do is stand beside the chair and just hold on to the chair. You don't have to let go of the chair. So we're going to do little calf raises from here. So let me show you. I'm going to come up on the balls of the feet and come down. That's it. So again, focusing on the lower leg muscles, the calves and the shins and the ankles and the feet. So let's do 4 of them. So the right arm, you can have it out here if you want, or put it on your hip. It doesn't matter. Hold on to the chair with the left hand. Go. Inhale up and down. Come all the way down. Heels touch the floor. Again, up. You focus a lot on the bigger muscles, but it's important to keep going to have strong ankles, feet, toes, lower leg. Help you with your balance, help you with your walking, with pretty well everything. And one more. Perfect. Now, down. Okay, so relax. And what I want you to do is just kind of round them out. Shake your legs a little bit. Shake them out if you need to. So now we're going to work some hips from here. We're going to do what they call a hip swing. So let me show you quickly, and we'll see what we can do together. I'm going to lift my knee up a bit, and I'm going to go like this. Open and close. That's it. So I'm just bending my knee a little bit. I'm not going way up here, okay? So again, this is going to start releasing, opening up the muscles around the hip. This is going to work the quad, the hamstring, the glute, the pelvic floor muscles as well, even into the abdominals, lower back. A lot of things going on. Okay, but focusing on the muscles around the hip. So if your hips give you grief, just do what you can, even if you open them a little bit. Some of you might be able to go a little further, so these are called hip swings. So we're going to be standing. Make sure the left leg is nice and straight. You're anchored with the left foot. Bring it up. Ready? Inhale, open. Now here, you can put your hand on your leg to help. You can put your hand on your hip or out here. It doesn't matter. Inhale. Feel that beautiful stretch right in here, the inner thigh. Ready? Another one. Inhale. And that's it. Put on the floor. Now, shake it out. Shake it out if you need to. All right, perfect. Okay, so now the next one we're going to do is our cat and our cow. We're going to do it from the chair. So I'm just coming to the side of my chair, right here. And I'm just holding on to the chair. You can hold on to it any way you want. And I want you to take a little step back. Now, see how my legs are straight, my back is straight, and then my head is level with my spine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to inhale. Actually, if you want to bend your knees a bit, you can. But let me show you what we're going to do. I'm going to inhale up. I'm just going to look up. And I'm going to exhale. I'm going to arch my back. And that's it. So it's not a big movement. When you look up, you've got a little bit of a C-scoop spine. You could bring your tail up a little bit. And then when you arch the back, just round your shoulders and bow your head. So this is a nice little version of cat and cow from this position here. So hold on to the chair. And again, if you find that you need to bend your knees a bit for this, do that. Otherwise, keep them straight. Go. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. There's not a lot of movement. One more, and up. Again, releasing the spine. And that's the last one. Come to center, take a little step forward. Hold on to the chair. You don't have to let go of the chair and come up, all right? So shall we try the other side? So just kind of walk over here to this side here now. All right, I'll we got lots of stuff here. So let's do our calf raises from here. Hold on to the chair. Now with the, I'm holding on to the left side of the chair. Now the arm, we're gonna come up with the balls of the feet again. So 4 times, again, hand on the hip. You're gonna have your hand out here if you'd like. So, ready? Or just leave your arm hanging, doesn't matter. Ready? Go, inhale up onto the balls of the feet. And focus. Stare at that little spot on the floor. These are things that you should be doing often. Whenever you're standing around, standing by a counter or table, do some nice calf raises. So good for you. And then as you get a little more confident, a little stronger release, then you can release your hand and try it without holding on. I'm really working on your balance there. Now, relax, shake the legs out, roll the ankles out if you need to. All right. Okay, so let's try our hip swings from here. Feet are nice and anchored, and I'm just going to move my crazy plant out of the way here so I don't kick it. All right. So here again, depending on how this is, I'm working my left hip now. I'm going to bring my knee up, and I'm just going to open and close. So again, don't have to bring it up. If you want a deeper stretch, you can come up a little higher. It's entirely up to you and how that hip and that thigh feels. Make sure you're always standing tall, being aware of your posture. Hold on to the chair. Decide where you want to put the left arm. Out here, maybe on your hip, it doesn't matter. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Nice and strong. Breathe. Get that beautiful release. Nice and strong, working a lot of core strength. Our legs are pretty heavy, so you get a little fire in your belly with this one. That's it. Bring it down. All right. Lovely. Shake out the legs if you need to. All right, let's do our little cat and cow from this side now. So I'm going to step back a little bit. I'm going to reach and I'm going to hold on to my chair. Stepping back so that the legs are straight and your back is straight. Make sure you're looking at the chair. Shall we do that together? Go. Inhale up. Exhale. And up. It's not a big movement, but it's a really nice, gentle stretch. One more, up and down. And that's it. Take a step forward. Hold on to you don't have to let go of the chair, all right? So now we're going to get back onto the chair. So again, if you can, try not to hold on to anything. If you really have to hold on to the chair to stabilize you, absolutely. So I'm going to come around and I'm just going to sit down. You always have to be very careful that when you practice this particular move, getting up and down, that the chair is stable, it's not going to slide underneath you either. So very important. And this way, when you do that, you're really working on strengthening your legs, your knees, your ankles, just by doing this and coming down. All right? So a little something, a little homework there for you. Okay, so perfect. Roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. Okay, so from here, we're going to get back into our child's pose. So let's scooch up in the chair and let's take a little rest. So open up those legs as wide as you can. Ankle and knees are nice and lined up. Now, whenever we sit in this position here, just sitting like this, however wide you can get your legs, you get a stretch right away into the inner thighs. It's a gentle hip opener, the tight glutes, releasing the tight buttocks, and releasing the tight, the pelvic floor groin area, I should say. Child's pose, ready? On the exhale. If you can, come out here. If again it's not going to happen for you, just do it like this. And let's stay here for a few breaths just to absorb the benefit of our practice so far. Just relax and breathe. If you feel you've lost track of your breath, now's the time. Get that breath going. It's the same breath that we start with, that we had a few minutes ago, and that we have right now. Long and smooth. It's beautiful rhythm. Now the breath is calming, it's soothing, it's balancing, and it's so cleansing. Now while we're down here, let's recognize and release the tension that we hold in our face. So I want you just to really squeeze your face, scrunch your face up, make it as intense as possible. Hold it. Now let it go. Relax your facial muscles. Push the tension through your body, right out your feet. One more breath. On the next exhale, I'd like you to bring yourself up very slowly. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy all the way, very slowly. Lovely. Now, let's get those legs together. Now we're going to sit back in a chair and we're going to prepare for our closing Savasana meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today. Resting comfortably in your chair. Now you can sit back. You can finally sit back and relax, all right? Now that we're going to rest, you don't have to move anymore. No more moving. Just rest. But you can reconfigure. You can relax your legs, your arms, whatever you want, without actually sliding off your chair. Hopefully you feel that way. So close your eyes, and I want you to really focus on the sensation. Keep that breath going a little bit longer. And now that we're resting, excuse me, in Savasana, the relaxation pose, let's take a minute to thank ourselves for our practice today. Let's take a moment to scan our body and our mind for any remaining tension. And let's let compassion melt away that tension into our chair and right out into the mat or into the floor. It's important for relaxation to have a tension-free body and a tension-free mind. All that energy is flowing, energy which is our life force. Watching our posture means becoming aware of our physical imbalances. We start noticing the lengthening of the spine upward, the slouched shoulders, the pelvic floor, the pelvis area becoming aligned. We notice the distance between the ears and the shoulders to encourage the energy, the life force, to travel freely from the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra. This week, let's start shifting to proper posture by sitting up nice and tall and proud on our sit bones, by pulling in our abdominals and enjoying the benefit of the shift that we are experiencing. It's the beginning of a great relationship with your body, your mind, and your soul. Release any fears of miscommunication with your body, mind, and soul. And release, as you remember that you are getting in touch with yourself and learning to read the signals, believing that you are responsible and capable of living a healthy life each day and each present moment of every day. Let's try to remember that yoga is about taking care of ourselves internally, instead of looking outside for somebody to fix us. We come to our chair to discover who we are and to explore how we are doing. We come to the discipline of yoga to experience calmness, groundedness, and focus. Take a moment to absorb this feeling of peace and comfort and trust that you're able to nurture the sensation of being alive and well for the rest of the day, maybe the rest of the week. Let's take some time to embrace the silence in the room and in our minds. And let's find that place within ourselves that speaks to us, where the stillness holds the proper questions and all of our answers. Take this time to invest trust in the process of life, moment by moment, breath by breath. Satnam. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the singing bowl, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your room, back into the room, back into your space. And if you'd like to bring life back to your body, wiggle your fingers and toes very gently. And now at this point, I'd like you to bring yourself back up to a nice straight seated position. So being aware of your posture, let's bring our hands together. Let's rub and vigorously activate our hand chakra. Hands on your heart center, close your eyes. And let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. One more big breath. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, beautiful. We're done. Lovely. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Like I said, I love chair yoga. I always feel so good after this. So thank you again for joining me. My name is Susan, and again, it's really hot here today. This week it's been super hot. So stay cool, drink lots of water, but find some fun stuff that you like to do. You know, whatever makes you happy. And thank you again for joining me, and we'll see you. We'll see you soon. All right.